Imagine a world where the very elements of nature, fire and ice, fight a dynamic war. Not a metaphorical battle, but a literal conflict across the face of the earth. Welcome to Fire and Ice, 1983. While the 1980s produced some of the most memorable animated films, this one stands apart as a truly unique creation. Directed by animation legend Ralph Bakshi and co-created by the visionary fantasy artist Frank Frazetta, it brought a dark, raw energy to animation that had never been seen before. Today, we're diving deep into Fire and Ice, the story, the incredible animation technique that defined its look, and why it remains a cult classic decades later. The story, a conflict of worlds. The core of Fire and Ice lies in a brutal clash between two radically different domains, the Fire Keepers and the Ice People. The Ice Queen, Juliana, and her power-hungry son, Necron, use their mastery over ice to expand their icy kingdom, consuming all that stands in their path. Their objective is to conquer the warmer, fertile lands of the Fire Keepers, led by King Geralt. The story shifts gears when Juliana's monstrous followers kidnap Princess Tigra, Geralt's daughter. This sets the stage for a daring rescue mission. Now, the Fire Keepers must fight not only for their survival against the encroaching cold, but also to save their princess from the icy clutch of Necron. Meet the heroes and villains. The story is driven by a cast of distinct and complex characters, each representing a facet of this eternal struggle. We have Larn, a young firekeeper whose village was destroyed by the Ice People. He is the determined, agile protagonist driven by a personal vendetta and the will to survive. Princess Tigra, initially a captive, refuses to be a passive victim, showing resilience in the face of danger. Opposing them is Necron, the callous leader of the Ice People, whose ambition is to freeze the entire world. And then there's Juliana, the calculating Ice Queen behind her son's conquests. Perhaps the most enigmatic character is Darkwolf, a masked warrior whose mysterious origins and formidable combat skills make him a powerful ally or a deadly enemy. The animation technique, rotoscope magic. What truly defines Fire and Ice and secures its place in animation history is its visual style and the technique used to achieve it, rotoscoping. While many animated films of the time aimed for idealized, simplified movement, Ralph Bakshi was known for his dedication to realism. Rotoscoping involved filming live actors and then tracing their movements, frame by frame, into the animated characters. This resulted in an unmatched level of natural, dynamic action. The film feels more grounded and chaotic than typical animation. Furthermore, the character designs are heavily inspired by Frank Frazetta's iconic fantasy paintings, capturing the powerful musculature and raw energy that his artwork is famous for. Action, conflict, and lasting appeal. Fire and Ice is first and foremost an action-packed fantasy adventure. The rotoscoped animation allows for intensely fluid and detailed fight choreography. The dynamic conflicts, the tension of the chase, and the sheer scale of the battles create an adrenaline-fueled experience. This intense focus on action, combined with its unique visual flair, is exactly why it has maintained a dedicated cult following. Even today, fans and animation students look to Fire and Ice as a masterclass in dynamic action and creative risk-taking in animation. Conclusion: the legacy of Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice is more than just a movie. It's a time capsule of artistic experimentation and a bold vision. Its legacy lives on in the many fantasy works and animated series that have been inspired by its unique blend of gritty action and Frazetta's powerful imagery. It's a film that demands to be seen for its visual innovation alone. Whether you're a lifelong fan or discovering it for the first time, Fire and Ice is an unforgettable journey into a fantasy world that is as raw as it is beautiful.